Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-November and full moon in Taurus reading. So we've got the Moonology deck here ready to go for the reading. I've shuffled very well all of the cards in advance. The full moon is on Friday the 15th of November at 9:28 p.m. in the UK. So also go to the description box if you want to book a personal reading or if you want to see the links to see the daily written tarot and oracle card readings I've been doing. But let's get into it for you. I hope that you're well. So what do we need to know for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising for? That was interesting, the way that jumped off there. Right, you've got Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon, and I can already think of at least 2 ways that can work. And conclusions are within reach. Okay, full moon eclipse, that's interesting. Oh, okay. I get that. I think this is about you needing to take things into your own hands. If you want a conclusion of any kind, you're going to have to make the first move. Let's get the tarot cards out and see if it gives us anything more specific. We've got your card, Death, which is transformation, change, rebirth. Oh God, okay. Let me see what else comes out. I was sorry to say it like that, but it just kind of gave me a little feeling then of change is going to happen whether you like it or not. So you might as well make some of your own moves. That's the kind of vibe I got. And it was kind of a vibe of, you know, like if you wanted to take a kid to the dentist and they absolutely hate the dentist and they're kicking and screaming and it's like, it's going to happen whether you like it or not. So, yeah. And I'm not saying it's necessarily anything bad. Nothing bad is going to happen necessarily, but it's just changes upon us. I mean, as I was going to say nearer to the end of the reading, Pluto is going into Aquarius on the 19th of November, which you'll know if you've watched the channel before. You've heard me go on about it all the time. That change is going to happen whether we like it or not. So that it might be partly to do with that, actually. Let's see what else comes out for you. You have the Seven of Swords. You might be trying to run away from it. That might be the kid or the representation of the kid trying to run away, kicking and screaming, rather than go to the dentist. You have the Queen of Swords. I like that she's there. Because that gives me that same energy where I said it's almost like change is going to happen whether you like it or not. So you need to make moves of your own and take things into your own hands. She would take things into her own hands. The Queen of Swords would. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. And that is where you make moves, isn't it? So you've got the Knight of Pentacles there. I don't know if I showed you the Queen of Swords, but she's there. Yeah, I really get the feeling that change is going to happen whether you like it or not. You can't escape from it. So rather than escape from it, you might as well decide how you want things to go, come up with your story, your plan, and make some of your own moves, to be honest. I said this, I know this is not a love reading. Well, it might be for someone, actually, if you can relate to it as a love reading, because this is, you apply it however it's relevant for your life. But I was saying in the love readings that, which I'm sure you already know, we create our own love story. It doesn't matter what reading you get. I mean, yes, there are some things that happen that are out of our control, but I said to the viewer, it's sort of like never letting a love reading dictate to you what your love story is going to be. If you get a reading and it says such and such is going to happen, you get to choose. You can either go along with it or you can say, actually, no, I don't want this for myself. So I'm going to ditch that. I'm going to reject that and I will create my own love story. And it's the same for your life as well, isn't it? Again, yes, there are some things that will happen that you don't have control over, but you have choices to make, basically, and you can choose to do things that you believe in and that you want to do to create your own story. So I think that's the gist here. So if you are bold and you make the first move, whether that means that you are trying to approach someone romantically, or say if it was about being bold and making the first move to go into a new job or whatever it is, a conclusion is coming, but you can kind of sway the outcome to a certain degree, with that conclusions are within reach. So I think that's it. I'll leave your reading there. There's not much else I can add to it. Sounded like someone was in the apartment then. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Death card and the Queen of Swords here. I don't know if you can see it this way. And it looks, because on the table, they're like that, it kind of looks like she's negotiating with death. And it's making me think of an episode of Family Guy where I think Peter did literally negotiate with death. With death representing change in this reading, it's change. So it could even be something where you are negotiating something where something is going to change or something is going to end, and you're negotiating with someone for things to be more beneficial to you, or be more, or sort of go more in your favor. So that's an interesting concept. But I think the point of the reading is just to remind you, or to give you confirmation that yes, you can sway the outcome. And yeah. So yeah, I will leave it there now. Again, go to the description box if you want to book a personal reading or see the info on the written daily tarot and oracle card readings. I'll be back with messages, short messages, for when I'm planning to do them the day after Pluto goes into Aquarius, to see if the energy changes. So I'll be back for some short readings then. And obviously I'll be back for monthlies in December. But until I see you again, take care.